Hello, folks. Um, I'm in between classes, I guess. I finished my afternoon class at 5, and I just had supper, and I'm heading off to my 7 o'clock class in a little while. It's almost quarter after 6, so I should be heading off in about 15 minutes. Yeah, so the house is a bit of a mess. Well, for one thing, there are flowers all over the place for my mother-in-law's funeral. Um, we have her television in the middle of the living room. We were trying to figure out whether it was a better television than ours. Although it is older and ours is newer, it's still a little bit better because it's bigger. The picture quality isn't as good, but the sound quality is much better. So I think we're going to change things around here. Maybe get rid of our piece of furniture there and replace it with this television and a different kind of cabinet. Our gewgaws and knickknacks and stuff. Yes, things are interesting for my husband and his sister. They started, you know, emptying out her apartment, and actually they were working with my kids on Monday. They started on Monday. My kids came over and helped because my kids were the ones who had spent the most time at the apartment other than my mother-in-law. So they knew where things were, stuff like that. So that was fine. But then we were looking for things that were mentioned in the will, and they weren't able to find a lot of things. So they were looking for those. So finally, a lot of those got found. And the old thing of, these old people, 91 years old, she was born a long time ago. She's got ideas in her head about how things go and how things should be done. So that's how she organized her life and her apartment and her possessions. And, found keys hanging from a picture hook behind the picture. Keys that didn't unlock anything. And then they found her jewelry box, which she always went to and found when people were my kids said she would get changed and she'd come out with a piece of jewelry. And so where was this jewelry, because some of it was mentioned in the will, and they had no idea. They couldn't find the jewelry box. They eventually found it. Now they can't find the key to get into the jewelry box, so they've got it at a locksmith's, but they just haven't been able to find the key. Lots of fun things like that. Finding money that was just cash all over the place. People of a certain age don't believe in banks, don't believe in the trustworthiness of these institutions, so they don't use them. Yes, and then there's the tension between brother and sister, my husband and his sister. Always nice. I'm just glad that I go to work every day and am totally not involved. Yeah. Other than, I'm going to get a new television and some furniture and stuff. Anyway, it's going to be fun tonight at school because I'm not going to the school. We're going to the mall. We're learning about buying winter clothing. So that should be kind of fun. The other teacher in the next room has done this before, and she has a survey for them and everything. So I'm going to be learning from her. It sounds like a fun field trip. And who doesn't like going to the mall? I don't know anyone who doesn't like going to the mall. So many people don't like going to the mall, but this is a useful trip. They're learning the language. Yes. So I should be getting to that. So I will be seeing you folks later.